What up, everybody? Thanks, as always, for tuning into P-Dub's Arcade Loft, where we always appreciate it when you come and hang out upstairs with us. Now, we're definitely going to talk about this a little bit more later on Super Game Room, dudes. Make sure you tune in 6 o'clock Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern for the Super Game Room Dudes podcast show over on the Super Game Room Dudes channel. Over 3,000 subscribers on that podcast channel. That's incredible. Thanks so much for your support. But that's one bit of good news. The other bit of good news is monster news. Huge announcement from AtGames. That's right. It's the announcement we've been waiting for. They figured it out. Zen Studios, AtGames have finally figured it out, and everything, like 90% of the complaints about this Legends Pinball 4K machine will disappear. That's right. We'll never have to talk about it again. Hopefully. But I'm going to tell you all about it and what I think of this announcement that the lag is fixed. I mean, tonight's going to be filled with all kinds of great news, and what other great news could we announce but a $2 super chat from Kevin Clausen, letting me know that my net worth has increased $2, 8 quarters, 200 pennies, 20 dimes. Thanks so much, Kevin. I greatly appreciate it. Guys, this is what we've been waiting for. Everyone, this is a win for the community. We refused to back down. We refused to say no. We refused to submit. We said, you gotta fix this. We were vocal. We were loud. All of us, me, you, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people saying that AtGames needs to fix this. They need to figure it out. They've known about the issues since day one. We understand that there were some challenges for them figuring it out, but they just announced just a few minutes ago that they have figured it out. I saw this got sent over to me, screenshot from a phone. Let's take a look here at the exciting news. As you know, they've been working to resolve the latency issues. It took longer than expected. Yeah, we know that this machine was originally shown in October. So it's been 10 months. 10 months it's been shown. And it's been broken ever since, right? So although it's taken longer than expected, they made the breakthrough. They're excited to announce that whatchamacallit, blah, 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 due to Zen Studios, Magic Pixel, AtGames, all working together. Unprecedented collaboration, innovation, and dedication. By the way, funny story, I don't see Google or Epic mentioned here, right? I mean, I thought they were getting involved too, but who knows? Maybe they are involved and they just didn't give them a shout out. But Zen Studios, Magic Pixel, AtGames have made the announcement. This journey's been challenging, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so we get away from the terms of endearment. Here is the need to know information. The Addams Family updates are going to be delivered on September 12th, which is a month from now. It kind of stinks that they made the announcement today and we got to wait a month for it to go in for one pinball game. And don't worry, we'll get to the rest. It kind of stinks we got to wait a month for it to go in. Now, some people are going to be like, oh my God, they never should have announced this a month out. Well, whatever. Due to the amount of negative press and feedback and reviews and consumer agitation, I'm actually all for this. This is one announcement that I'm okay with them announcing early. Typically, when it comes to AtGames, I mean, I've covered them for years, and they'll tell me, P-dubs, firmware update going in on X day. And what do we see, guys? Delays, delays, delays. Hell, this update could get delayed, right? This update could get delayed. But due to the fact that they've had so many people just on their case about this, about the flipper delay, it makes sense that they announced the news, So Addams Family will be updated on September 12th. And then what they're going to do is release updates for Peanuts, Star Trek, Attack from Mars, and every other Zen game over a 5-week span following the Addams Family. So it sounds like by mid-October, all the pinball games will be updated, 5 weeks. Any new game released after September 12th onward will include these improvements as well. So, maybe they don't want to just do it in mass. I get it. Like, you know what, if they just, whatever this fix is, or maybe they have to go in individually and fix each individual game. It's not like a setting over top of all the other games, right? I mean, these are the things I'm assuming, right? So they have to go into each individual game and fix it. It kind of makes sense. You don't do it in mass, because what if, like, if you do it in mass, you release it, you make a mistake, you fix 3 games, but 3 games are even worse. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense that they're doing it one game. You know what I mean? That they're doing one game at a time. It makes sense. But, this is, in my opinion, this is good news. Because if there's one thing I'm tired of talking about, and I think you guys are tired of me talking about it. And I'm tired of reading it on their Facebook groups. I'm tired of seeing it in Discord. I'm tired of reading about it on Reddit. And I'm sure everyone out there is just tired of hearing about it. But the fact that the fix is going in my opinion, is great news. Let's hope this damn fix gets released on time. We can't wait for you to experience the enhanced gameplay. Stay tuned for another update next week. They're going to announce new tournaments in celebration of these updated tables. Well, I'm assuming these new tournaments aren't going to be going live until late September, October, after they verify that these pinball games are up and running. You know what I mean? That they're working the way they should. But I got to tell you, man, it's about freaking time. 10 months later, holy cow, it's about freaking time. Let me get your feedback, guys, really quick. I want to know what you guys think. You've heard me mouth off about this. Kevin Clausen says, let's hope it's a real fix and not a publicity stunt. Biggie D's here. He says, what's up? Bono Tecmo says C++. Al says, great news. Come on, guys. What do you think? Is this good news or bad news? Let me know in the live chat. Should they have just announced it the day before the updates? Are you happy that they announced it a month early? Blah, blah, blah. I do want to level set expectations. You guys know with AtGames, things get delayed all the time. 5 weeks later, the update broke my machine. Start making your thumbnails. There you go. Couldn't wait for show later tonight. Oh, no, man. This is going to be quick. We're going to be done here in just a minute. We'll talk about this more in depth on Super Game Room, dudes. I just wanted to hop online because I got to tell you personally, I'm excited about it because I'm so tired of hearing about it. I'm so tired of talking about it. If it was fixed, why don't we see a video demoing the fix? Great question, Mystery Encoder. It says here, stay tuned for another update next week where we will also announce new tournaments. I'm assuming, and probably what they should do is, if you're going to talk the talk, you got to walk the walk. We'd love to see a demo. We'd love to see this verified. We would love to see this correctly. And, I don't know who they should send this to verify that it's legit and that it's great. I mean, they could send it to one of their, YouTubers who work for them that are on their payroll. They could send it to them. Those guys make great content. They could just kick it out to a bunch of people, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? I mean, if you really want to knock the socks off people, send it to people who have been the most vocal about the issues, right? And have us come back and say, they fixed it. You know what I mean? So we'll see. Either way, we'll all have our hands on it in a couple of weeks. So it don't really matter. They're running it through VPX standalone. There you go. Yeah, I'd love to see like Wagner or somebody show it off. Yeah, that'd be fine. And yeah, you'll be able to play Addams Family on your Addams Family pinball machines, all that kinds of stuff. So that's great news. I think this is great news for AtGames and a good day for AtGames. And hopefully, for crying out loud, hopefully it goes in as planned and hopefully it works as planned. A lot can happen in the next 5 weeks, right? And hopefully we can just move on with our lives and think about it. Like 90% of the negative feedback about this product disappears the minute that you fix this. 90%. Because the only other 10% of complaints are people might not like the way some of the graphics look on some of the tables, or, you know, the subwoofer isn't working with the surround sound feedback kit. Like, honestly, or their pinball machine arrived damaged. Like, really, there's not that many more negative things about this pinball machine, right? This was the big one. This was the dark cloud looming over AtGames. And I think this is great news. We're going to talk more about this on Super Game Room Dudes live in 35 minutes over on the Super Game Room Dudes channel. Make sure you hop over there and subscribe. Can you believe it? That little podcast show, over 3,000 real subscribers. 3,000 people have subscribed to that channel. It's exciting, man. It's exciting. All right, guys. I don't need a nap today. I'm fired up on adrenaline because AtGames finally fixed their shit. All right, do me a favor. If you enjoyed this quick news update, give me a thumbs up on the way out. Thank you for subscribing, and I'll see you later on tonight on the Super Game Room Dudes. Woo!